What is up, guys? It's me, Vic123, and I'm bringing you a KEM strike, a KEM strike on Infected on Stonehaven. I spent a good few hours yesterday attempting to get one of these beasts, and it took way longer than I thought it would, because, you know, it was pretty easy on Modern Warfare 3 and Infected. You see people getting them left, right, and center, but on this game, the Infected are pretty overpowered, I'm going to say that much at least. They're super fast, they've always got their throwing knives, and they stack up really fast. When they've got their TIs, they can become pretty aggressive on the attack. So you'll see that I'm doing what I usually do. I'm actually hunting the Infected at the start of the round. That's one of the best ways to get the KEM on Infected, simply because there's, you know, you've got a number of Infecteds that you can actually deal with. I'd say avoid the Alpha Infected, the first one, because he's going to have a pistol and be able to take you out. But once he's down and there's two of them around, just go and look for them, go and search for them. When the number's up to, you know, a few more, I'd say stick with teammates, that kind of thing. So it's kind of slow to start off with, but it gets super hectic super quickly. My heart was pounding towards the end. It got really, really intense. So just look for the skulls on the minimap where your teammates die, and go and hunt down those Infecteds. And Stonehaven's probably one of the better maps to do this. And the thing that I'm quite proud of is that I didn't camp for this. I didn't sit in one of my locations. I made a video showing the best locations to hold off in, but on this gameplay I was just running around hunting and escaping from the Infected. Later on you'll see it's hunting at this point, but it doesn't stay that way for very long, because I did make a whole video showing the best locations to hold off on Infected, and that, you know, works quite well. But usually I can only get to, you know, an 18-19 kill streak by doing that, and then simply you get overwhelmed if you're in one location and there are too many TIs and you don't have good teammates with you. If you're going to sit in a location, you need some, you know, teammates who are going to cover you, and, you know, you're not all going to shoot at the same one Infected and let the others come and stab you. You really need to get that sorted. So here you'll see I'm in kind of the area of the map that none of my team are. So the Infected are spawning in this area. You've got to find the area of the map they're spawning in if you want to get kills fast. And this is where it begins to get crazy. 5 Infecteds, and they all rush me at once. So what I definitely recommend is using as little ammo as you can to get the kills. So I never use, you know, well, I try not to ever use more than 2 or 3 shots to get a kill. Usually I'll put in an extra one just to be safe, but there you'll see it's only because I put, you know, 2 shots and 1 shots into those guys that I was able to get that triple kill there. If I'd sprayed my whole clip at the first guy, then I would have been dead. You'll see using a IED when you need to escape, when you need a bit of breathing space, is always useful. And I think I actually lure one of these guys onto it. I see him in the right in the distance, kill the one that's close to me, knowing that the other one will be running around, and without a doubt, there we go, he runs straight onto my IED. There's another kill for me. So on 12 kills here, and it's already pretty hectic. 6 survivors, 5 Infecteds. And my teammates weren't really anywhere I could hang out. You'll see me kind of heading towards them, like hoping they'll help me out, but they really didn't seem that interested. I considered, you know, finding a spot to hold off. Like I was thinking this guy down here behind me would be able to lock down that position with me, but he gets taken out. I actually very nearly get taken out in a second. I kill him. I knew his TI was down at the bottom, but for some reason I kind of forgot about that and almost landed on top of him. But I pick up the kill, and now I'm kind of focused on running away because I can get trapped in this area. So just giving myself room and making sure not all of the Infecteds know where I am at once. 15 kill streak, but this is where it got stressful. This is where I really thought I had no chance, because I had this teammate right here in the building, but he was not helping me out, and I had these Infecteds running at me from everywhere. I was actually in an area where I couldn't evade knives very well, and it was just non-stop. You can probably tell at this point I was not having the most fun. 18 kills, and I really just wanted that KEM. And look, there are still, yeah, there are 7 Infecteds, 20 kill streak. Not in a very good location at all, but I was just able to keep eyes out. You see my teammate gets taken down there. It's so easy, you know, to get taken down by a throwing knife. If you think you've got, you know, 8 Infecteds, all with throwing knives, they can all throw them at you. Chances are one of them's going to hit. So you do require a fair bit of luck, but there we go. There's the KEM. I call it in, but it's not enough. There's the throwing knife in the back. Fortunately, it was after I got the strike, and had I got it while I was still alive, it would have killed all the Infecteds. But as it turns out, it kills me. on all of my allies here, which is quite confusing. It didn't even put the kills on my scoreboard. But there we go. That is what happens. That is a K.E.M strike on Infected. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like rating. It was pretty difficult to get, pretty hectic. Feel free to check out these 2 Infected videos. We've got all of the best locations to hold off in and just some general gameplay. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on a future video.